So you come up, you order your food, and then you can go sit down, and they have like a bocce court.
Stacy Spector and her team are sketching out plans for an outdoor eatery on the border of Normal Heights and City Heights. Think Crack Shack, a trendy fried chicken restaurant that hatched in Little Italy last November. Patrons order at a window, then find seating on an elaborate patio, complete with a bocce ball court. But Spector isn't San Diego's next celebrity chef. She heads juvenile court and community schools for the County Office of Education. And her restaurant, well, it isn't hers at all.
If it's the students' restaurant and it's a part of the community, then it's their responsibility to not only run the business, but to procure the food, know how much produce and product to procure, to monitor that, what's waste, what's overage.
Students will run the restaurant. It's part of an educational complex replacing an old car dealership and church goods store on Cajon Boulevard near Interstate 15. Its unveiling this fall will mark a grand reopening of sorts for the county's alternative schools. Those campuses serve students who are homeless, involved in the criminal justice system, or otherwise benefit from being in a non-traditional school setting. For the past few years, Spector and her team have been traveling to innovative schools in Boston and Palo Alto to take notes. Their takeaway: create a flexible space that allows creative problem solving.
Traditionally, when schools are built, the school is built, and then the type of learning is then determined and fit into that box. And schooling is, what adults say learning should be. This is an opportunity for us to have a space that is right now an empty shell.
So instead of sitting in rows of desks, the students might build modular furniture they can rearrange based on the task at hand. They might skip the classroom altogether and apprentice with a local coffee roaster. And those metalworking machines that have long funneled students into union jobs at NASCO's shipbuilding business on the Bay, they'll be at the school, probably next to a 3D printer. But first, the rosaries and other merchandise have to go. The space gutted.
I don't know if you've seen this space. Look up into the ceiling.
Look up, Richard.
Back here. You're here. You see that?
This is the boat ceiling.
Yeah, so they call this the barrel room.
So that's going to be beautiful.
This is going to be our performance and event space.
A half-round ceiling made of wood peeks out from the drop ceiling. Decades of peeling paint will have to be sandblasted away. Like the building, the surrounding neighborhood is a diamond in the rough and getting shinier every day. When development firm JCG bought the building last year, it planned to bring a trendy coffee shop, event space, and maker studios to the area. Neighbors hope JCG could do here what it did on the other end of El Cajon Boulevard. Many credit the group's revitalization of the Lafayette Hotel with spurring a renaissance along the boulevard. So when neighbors discovered the County Office of Education signed a 10-year lease with JCG to house one of its alternative schools, some weren't too excited. JCG's David Awashja says the tenant may have changed, but the concept hasn't.
The vision that we originally created for 37 ECB is staying intact. And we've been having a lot of fun because now we have a long-term partner to really help us bring that vision to fruition.
Spector says she wants the space to become the community hub neighbors wanted.
They should not be worried about juvenile delinquents. Neighbors should be excited, and they should be not only asking to come in, but demanding to be a part of who we are and what we do. These are students and families who want no different than any other family and any other student. I want to be able to learn. I want to be able to explore my ideas.
And Spector is betting the ideas students hatch here will enrich their lives and the neighborhoods where they live and work for years to come. Megan Burks, KPBS News.